It feels like a really weird time now to transition into a optimistic fundraiser for LGBTQ youth, but that's what I'm about to have to do. 7 years ago, we launched the Tegan and Sara Foundation. I'm sure you guys have heard us talk about it before. We are so proud of the work that the foundation does. At this point, they're funding local grassroots organizations in almost every single state in the United States and in most provinces in Canada. At this point, we send LGBTQ youth to every single LGBTQ summer camp in North America. I believe there's 26 of them now. And over the pandemic, we launched a program called Community Grants. And every quarter we get money out the door to parts of the LGBTQ community that are in need. We've done emergency funding for trans youth. We've done, anyway, I won't get too into the weeds. You can find out all about the foundation if you're interested on our website. But tonight we're running a fundraiser in case people are interested in giving a little bit more to the foundation. In return, if you enter into the contest tonight, you can win a t-shirt and a signed set list. And then at the end of this run of dates, I believe it's in about 30 days, we're gonna auction off one of our guitars from tonight. And there's a second grand prize, which is a $1,000 shopping spree at this amazing store called Wild Fang, which is up online. They sell a lot of cool clothes. Anyway, so you can win all sorts of amazing prizes if you're interested, which, you know, is pretty cool, I think. So if you are interested in entering the Tegan and Sara Foundation draw tonight, take out your cell phone, and you're gonna text the word Crybaby to this number, okay? I'll wait, I can see some of you you can't take your eyes off me, so you haven't pulled out your cell phone yet. Don't worry, I'll wait. Pull out your cell phone. And type the word Crybaby to 99126. The phone number, or the number is 99126. And you're gonna text the word Crybaby. And you say it one more time, 99126. And you text the word Crybaby. If you do donate tonight, I wanna just thank you so much. If you do not have funds to donate, it's okay because we donate on your behalf. Everybody who came to the concert tonight already donated because we're giving a portion of your ticket to the foundation. So thank you for coming to support and see us. I will say that a lot has changed in the last 25 years since we started playing music and since we came out. I think the world is a much nicer place for LGBTQ people, but I agree with Sarah's final confusing statement. It is still, it's still a tough place, especially when it comes to the most marginalized within our community, and specifically these days, trans youth. I find it absolutely repulsive to watch what's happening right now. The idea that you would attack young people who are, it's already so fucking hard to be young. Why old, gross, ridiculous, old school, ignorant fucks would be obsessing over young people in that way? It's just so fucked up. And so just know that if you donate tonight, we're gonna continue to fund and support and get emergency funds out to amazing grassroots organizations who are supporting young trans people. And that's it, that's my rant. Sorry, that got a little heated, sorry, I apologize. Actually, I'm not apologizing, I don't know why I'm saying that. I could go on about that forever, but when we came out, it was still the 90s, it was super awkward. We were really young, we were 17 when we started playing music, and it was so awkward to talk about our sexuality. It was really tough, but I've never regretted one day in my life being out about who I am, and I've never been sad, not for a second, about being gay. I love that that's been my experience, but I'm also lucky as hell because I have Sarah, and she turned out to be gay too, and so there's two of us, and you don't want to fuck with us. And potentially I was gay first. I might have influenced you. Absolutely. But we've been very lucky, and we know how privileged we are because we're in the arts, and so we get to be weird and outspoken, and I hope that our weirdness and our outspokenness and our advocacy and our work supports all of you out there that maybe can't be as out or can't be as outspoken. We promise we'll continue to do the work and give back as much as we can. So if that inspired you and you're still holding your cell phone, you're gonna text the word Crybaby to 99126. Okay, so we've got our band back on stage, and now we're going to play you a really old song. This is from our second album under This Business of Art. When Sarah and I were 21, we put this album out, and the only really big thing that happened that whole record cycle, it was pretty fucking dismal, but we did go to play on Letterman, and yeah, and it did absolutely nothing to help our career. It sold no records. It was back in the early 2000s, so there was really no internet to speak of, so nobody in our life really even knew it happened. But if you look up the footage, it's hilarious. I wore a extremely tight Tim Hortons t-shirt, and Sarah wore a headband, so it's worth Googling. Okay, think about that.